Hey there, Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for March 6th through the 12th, 2023. I was drawn to the daily guidance from your Angels Oracle card deck this week. Not one that I've been drawn to in a very long time, but this is a great beginner's deck if you are looking to get started. This deck is one of those decks that has like a lot of writing on the card, which makes it a lot easier. This is your spiritual guidance for this next week, a little energy forecast to help you mitigate what is happening. And there's been so much happening, a lot of clearing still going on, a lot of testing. Have you learned the lesson? Is it time to let it go? Yeah, lots of big stuff. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say today. Our first card is the Ocean. The ocean speaks to your soul, healing and soothing. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all your cares and concerns. We have been carrying so much weight lately. The heaviness has been so intense, and I really appreciate those that have really tried to step into the power of positivity during this time, because it has been difficult. There has been a lot of tests coming up to make sure that we're on the right path, that we're paying attention to the things that are really important in our lives. You know, what have you been tested on? Is it something that you need to release and let go of to be able to walk the path that you've chosen to walk? The things that we are holding us back, and it's things that we need to release to be able to really step forward. So really ask your question this week, what needs to be released? As well, I offer up a beautiful meditation, just stepping into the shower and allowing the water washing over you, so sudsing up, all that good stuff, but really allowing it to be a cleanse. Let your body and soul cleanse the things that no longer serve you. And ask what you don't need anymore. Ask. How else are you going to know what isn't working anymore? Ask yourself that. When we can really acknowledge that, it makes it so much easier to release those things. And sometimes I think we don't acknowledge it just because we're not ready to let go. Okay, card number 2 today. Let your past go. See, they know the burdens of carrying your past around has made you weary. It has been this strong message that has been happening over the last year and a half, and it hasn't stopped because it's not quite done yet. We're really super close. So close. But we are releasing karmic debt, generational healing, things that we've carried in this lifetime and past lifetimes. There's just so much that's happening right now that we are releasing to be able to have this lighter version of ourselves. This new energy that, although it is new to us physically here on this earth, it is not a new energy. It's a returning energy, one that I've been quite humbled to have experienced before through meditations and past lives. And it really feels like this beautiful, gentle, balanced energy, this no divine feminine and you know, this masculine, like, it is this beautiful blend of both. It is this loving and compassionate energy. It is this community feeling. There is so much that's coming forward, but we have to let go of the past. There's so many things that have to just be released to be able to get going forward. And that's first on our single level, on our human level, on our individual level, and then that'll trickle out into the community level and into a bigger and global level eventually. Okay, our last card this week, and it just feels like a big week already. Innocence. Everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork or perfection. I heard the most beautiful thing on a podcast the other day, and it's not something that's new necessarily to me, but they just said it in a different way, and it was really beautiful. Well, kind of funny, because they talked about it like a car accident, but this generational piece. We only know what we know, what we have been brought up in, what our environment is. And this therapist referred to it as it's like being in a 32 car pileup and everybody's bump. And it's like when you choose to stop that generational cycle, it's like we're the ones that we got bumped in the butt, but we didn't hit the next person in front of us. And I was like, oh, I kind of like that. there is a lot of that happening, so much of that happening, clearing that generational trauma, generational healing that needs to be done. There is so much of that coming up right now. The other thing that this card brings up is this piece of like meeting people where they are. When we can honor where the anger, the frustration, the sadness, the lashing out comes from, it allows us to respond to people in a different way. There's this heart-centeredness that allows us to respond instead of lashing out back. Yeah. Forgiveness is so big this week. We just have to forgive those who came before us. Forgive them for what they did not know, what they could not provide, what they did not learn or share with us. It is time to release it. It is time to let it go. It is important just to hold on to the pieces of ourselves that fill our cup, that show our truth and our authenticity, that move us forward in a place of love. It feels a little heavy, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe because I've been doing so much soul work lately and it has been really heavy for me, but it's my commitment to myself to release the things that no longer serve me and to become more aware of the things that hold me back personally so that I can thrive, both personally and professionally. So, and it teaches me things that I need to know in my practice, my healing work, my readings. So I'm so grateful for that. So maybe you've been feeling it too, this heaviness this week, this healing that is happening. It's going to continue to happen. I feel like there's a new moon or a full moon coming very soon. New moon. I feel like maybe it's a new moon, a releasing moon. That would be the new moon. Starting something new, something fresh. So hopefully the energy shifts again with that. But please know the energy is still moving really, really fast right now. That is important to be aware of because our thoughts, feelings, and actions are creating. So be really aware of that. We are not in this period where we were of kind of like hibernation and stillness. We are grounded and we are rooted, but wow, the energy is like a tornado. It's like a whirlwind. It's big, 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 big. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, for being part of my journey and allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide. For those of you who are local, check out the newsletter. It is coming out on Tuesday. I am headed to the gem crystal wholesaler. So if there are pieces that you are looking for, please reach out to me right away. I'm heading on the 15th. It is a big truckload sale, so I will be able to get better prices than I normally get, hopefully. So please reach out if there's any pieces that you're looking for, tumbled or carved or anything along those lines. And Yoga Nidra is coming up on the 16th, and another Night with Spirit, which is really in the afternoon, March 26th, 2 to 4 p.m., all in Dundas, Ontario. Yoga Nidra is also on Zoom. You can join me there as too. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you, thank you, thank you from my heart and soul to yours. Have an amazing rest of your week, everybody.